good evening. Welcome to the Zimbabwean Embassy. I'm Lennon representing Zimling, and I'm here with Felicia. Felicia, welcome.
Thank you. I'm Felicia, the tourism officer for Zimbabwe in the UK. My role is actually to promote tourism within the United Kingdom, Ireland. We also market in the Nordic countries as well as the Baltic states.
How has been the tourism sector in Zimbabwe faring?
We are so excited, as you heard His Excellency talking earlier, that when he first came to the United Kingdom around the 2005, things were pretty difficult, The reception was not that good. But now, tonight, we celebrate Zimbabwe, we celebrate the uniqueness of our country. Earlier in the day, we had tour operators and the media, and some of them had actually visited Zimbabwe and had such a wonderful time. And we took them to Harare, we went to Nyanga, Mutare, Great Zimbabwe, Bulawayo, Wange, and our premier resort, the Victoria Falls. However, tonight's event, the fundraising on Chiroa Kamwe, was an initiative through His Excellency, who is a member of the Rotarians, and he invited the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, ourselves, to go and speak with them about Zimbabwe. And it's another story, because in November in 2012, we took 10 Rotarians, as well as His Excellency and myself. We went on tour over Zimbabwe. And I tell you, ever since, the Rotarians, the school that they are fundraising for, Chiroa Kamwe, we were amazed by the reception from the school kids, the dances, the drum majorettes, and the reading, the way they were so articulate in English and maths. So they were so amazed. And when they spoke to the headmaster, he said they needed a library. And tonight's fundraising is to put towards this library project. And the second group of Rotarians want to visit Zimbabwe in November. And this time, we are not taking 10, but 100%. 20 of them want to come in November. So we are really excited.
That is wonderful. What role do you think Zimbabweans in the diaspora, in the UK, for instance, can play to work with you as a promoter of Zimbabwean tourism, as well as working with other Zimbabweans in such initiatives, building libraries, working with students in Zimbabwe?
Working with Zimbabweans in the diaspora actually will make the work a lot easier, because the uniqueness, the hospitable people of Zimbabwe are all over the world, including the United Kingdom. Imagine you, my brother here, talking about Zimbabwe to your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues at church. That's so many people talking about Zimbabwe. So together we need to help each other to talk that word, to talk that important word. Zimbabwe is a beautiful place. Come and visit. Come and see it for yourself. Take a break. Visit Zimbabwe. That's the role we have to take. If I show you here, we are talking about wonder, what man can accomplish. This is Kariba in Zimbabwe. It's another resort where you can visit one of the biggest lakes in the world. And here, the Victoria Falls, our premier resort. And you see, this is our new brand, Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. Because the world, they have 7 wonders. And what the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority did was to identify its own 7 wonders within Zimbabwe. And the number 1 is you and... No! It's not the Victoria Falls. It's you and me, the people of Zimbabwe. We are the number 1. Our culture, our history, what makes us unique, different, is what is number 1 in Zimbabwe. Then everything else. Victoria Falls is actually number 3. The first one is the people, our culture, our history, the people who fought for Zimbabwe, for the liberation war, to bring us where we are today. And then we also have the Eastern Highlands, as well as Great Zimbabwe, Bulawayo, Matopos. It's a beautiful country.
Yes. So what words of encouragement do you have, messages to Zimbabweans in the diaspora, to other people who have considered visiting Zimbabwe, who might not know what Zimbabwe has to offer?
Link Zimbabwe with the UK. Talk Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. Help us to promote the country in a very positive way.
Do you think that organizations can Zimlink can create that avenue for Zimbabweans in the UK and Zimbabweans in Zimbabwe to understand and share ideas, as well as promoting Zimbabwe as a tourist destination?
Zimlink is an exciting story. When I met Zach, and he said he's an Englishman, never been to Zimbabwe before, but just through reading the media, he felt that it's unfair what the media says about Zimbabwe. And as a soul man, he wants to put together a trip by road. That's his determination, to drive from London to Zimbabwe and showcase to the world through Africa that it's a beautiful place. And let's support him as well as his team, together with people in the UK, the diaspora in the UK, the diaspora all over the world. Visit Zimlink, help us together to promote our world of wonders.
Yes. So do you have information for people if they want to visit a website, if they want to make inquiries? How do people get more information?
You know, many people, when they come, they usually visit the passport office to where they get facilitation for their passports and beds, and occasionally they visit the tourist office. So one, we want you to make it a point that when you visit the embassy, pick a brochure and share that with your friend. We have also our link, Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, is www.zimbabwetourism.net. It will showcase to you all the areas that I've been talking about. And then here also in our office, if you want to visit the embassy, we are in the Strand, the same corner as our embassy. So please feel free to walk in, pick up a brochure and share with your friends, with your neighbors, and help us to promote Zimbabwe.
Felicia, thank you so much. You had it for yourself. Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. Thank you.
On the African soil, hold up.